Well, I'm doing this video as commentary to all the thinking I've had to do because I had to shut my business down. I'm a bit worried about what Sims and all its competitors and all the recycling guys are saying about me. Because I got to speak the truth. At some point, the truth got to be spoken about this recycling. I'm broke as anything. I'm not making any money. So what else am I left to do? My business has been destroyed just in a short period of time. And those guys knew that we were getting contracts and everybody was ramping up getting contracts and started shipping in materials. The small guys were getting smarter because of the new rules. So after the new rules came into play, all of a sudden the metal prices starting to fall. No. It's Sims trying to recover its losses because it got caught stealing. They can't explain or give it any other reason. The government's economy numbers are coming in, unemployment is down, economy's moving along. There's no reason why metal prices are sitting where they're sitting. There's no port strike. So don't try to use all of those strategies. But I got to go this route. Because at some point we have to create a fair playing field, a recycling commodities market, where the number is not hidden and big players and big competitors are in collusion with one another to conceal the number and making money on ignorance, because that's what they're doing. You don't get paid for what you know. You get paid for who you know and what you know. These guys are tricky. They keep changing the rules. You don't ever know what it is from day to day. Someday you talk to this guy, he's going to give you one price. You talk to the guy the next day, it's a different price. Sometimes it's the same day, it's a different price. And the small guys are fed up. And they know that this is a business of in the shadows. Not everybody's going to come out and say something about what's going on. Everybody's not going to do that. And so they've got that on us. But not on me. I got nothing to hide. You've taken my business. The worst thing it could be for me now is I don't have any business. My business is going to dry up and go away. I don't have a truck anymore. Can't finance a Penske anymore because the prices are so bad. And the last guys that are hanging on are the guys that own their trucks. But the way they got the new law passed, they got everybody sweating to even ride around in the truck with some metal on it. You want to talk about them damn Rockefeller tactics? That's right. We're fed up and we're tired of the way it is. And we need America to understand what we're talking about here. Okay? Recyclables make up in California almost 70% of container weight leaving the port. Recyclables. And ferrous and non-ferrous metals is a $3 billion to a $6 billion a year industry here in California. And there's a few companies that are sharing in the wealth. It's the new mining operation. And there's companies out here mining, has a mining operation going on. When you tell me that someone's making $3 billion to $6 billion a year, that ain't mining. I don't know what is. So my argument is that this is an industry that has no regulatory rules with regards to price fixing. None. And when I sat down and read the report on metal thefts in San Francisco and that Sims Metals was a habitual offender, I'm saying, wait a minute. You got me giving up all my information, my fingerprints and all my information to Sims Metals, who's a habitual offender of stolen metals. They're guys. And make me out to be a crook. The small guy. Who's looking? What government is looking out for Main Street or Wall Street? I'm confused there. Because it sounds more like government's looking out for Wall Street than Main Street. When the prosecutors went in and looked at Sims Metals and the Sims Metals theft, to me that was alarming that they didn't see the price fixing that was going on. Because I ain't all that smart of a guy, and I was able to see the price fixing. And the tax evading. But no one, well, we'll let that go. That's a big issue. We'll let that go. Oh, but let a black man rob a bank. Y'all gonna tax him for the money he couldn't steal because y'all got that back. Jeez. Come on. You guys gave them a $4.1 million lawsuit. On how much money did they make? They make $600 million in a year? $700 million? And of that 600, 700 million, that 4.1 million was like a $20 parking ticket. But y'all didn't say nothing about the price fixing because we don't mean anything. The collectors that have been shipping to them, we don't mean anything. They just thieves, That's why we got these laws, because we're trying to run them up out of here. He goes to the shopping cart issue at Sims Metals in Richmond. Richmond don't allow any of their guys to come up to their yard with a shopping cart. Well, why is that? Well, because they don't want to look like a company taking stuff from guys with shopping carts. Or they'll use the reasoning, well, these guys are still in shopping carts and then they're bringing stolen metals to us. Oh, yeah, there's all kinds of little reasons in there. But take the poor guy and make him look like a criminal when the real crook is walking away with millions and millions of dollars. No one said about how much metal theft that they were actually involved in. They kept that on the quiet. But then after I read the report of August of 13 or 14? August 7, 2013. I said to myself, well, wait a minute. They was involved in it again in a Richmond yard. I don't know if the police was involved in that because they probably kept that quiet. Because it was their employees that was ripping them off. That's what the scuttlebutt is. Okay. I go to the yard, all they guys is gone. I mean, like 4 or 5 of them. Okay, the guy that works the can collection for the, bringing in the state redemption cans, he gone. Couple guys that drive the forklift that bring the boxes out. Well, they didn't bring them out to me because I was not the right client. Let's put it that way. Okay, those guys did not like me. Black folks don't get treated good at the scales. We get treated like secondhand citizens, and they ain't gonna want to hear that, but that's the truth. We get treated like thieves, and this goes to that 5-day rule, how they treat us on the 5-day rule, how they pay us on the 5-day rule. And I'm going to get to that in a couple other videos about how they treat us when they pay us. Like they doing us a favor when we're shipping them the metals. Oh, I got some stories. You want to know how it is to be African American in business, struggling, trying to pull yourself up by your bootstraps, veteran, getting my butt out there every day. You want to know how it is? You want to know how it is at the scales? You want to know what the scale price is?